What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. It's time to clean cages, so as usual I have these guys out here soaking. I'm still bringing them out, but I'm gonna have to change this water already because these guys have, as you can see, filled it up with fecal matter. But I want to take a second and show you an update on some of my red stuff. This is a male hypo. He's going into shed already. It's a hypo red. And he's a little bit smaller than the other ones that I'm going to show you. That's why I have him by himself for right now. He's going to be going in that bin right there. But that's going to be a red future breeder male. He's a hypo. Head trans, or possible head trans. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in there, let him drink, soak up some water. But the other ones are over here. Fire party over here. This is my two extreme reds right here. Then we have a female red, possible double het for hypo and trans. Then we have another male. He's going into shed as well. And then we have female trans. I'm gonna show y'all the rest of them right here, because that sun was making them glow a little bit too much. But this gives you a better look of how they actually are. Yeah, let me get these guys over into their water so they can drink and get hydrated. Female, trans, positive hypo. You can see the red starting to go towards her belly. Another female. I believe this is the female of the extreme red. Yep, that's the female. And that's the male. This water about to start boiling with all this heat up in it. And then I got that little guy over there too. This one's more of an orange, but he's nice as well. He is in the shed, but he's not as bright red as the other ones. He's more of an orange. I think I have a female that I want to take him to with some blue boring. But yeah, this clutch right here, I have some of these babies posted on my website. These ones are from Pandora and Stitch. I'm going to bring out their second clutch and I'm going to put them in with him. Pandora and Stitch clutch number 2. And I'm going to show you guys those as well. I don't think I showed you guys in detail that clutch. So I'm going to show you guys that clutch as well individually so you guys can see it. Alright, so I got those guys out. Not sure. So again, the pairing for these ones was Pandora and Stitch. Pandora is a quad het. She's het for hypo, trans, Wiblet, and zero. I produced her about 3 years ago. Possibly 4 years ago. I'm thinking 3 years though. And Stitch was produced by Family Edition Reptiles, and he's 1/4 Barbata hybrid. So he's Barbata and Pagona Viticeps, a cross in between the two, and he's het for translucent, zero, and Wiblet. So the best thing that they can produce is a translucent Wiro, which is a Wiblet and zero visual. Right here we have a translucent zero. I'm not sure if it's a Wiro or not. I don't see any shoulder pads, so it could possibly be a Wiro, a trans Wiro. Same as in the other clutch. Then here I believe is another. This might be a Wiblet. Here, just a translucent. That's probable double het for Wiblet and zero. Real nice looking animal. And I'm gonna show you guys some of the translucents from the other one. They're picking up pretty good color on them. For them to come from a non-colored group, a pairing. And the first clutch was 28 eggs and 28 hatched. I believe this one was 26 hatched. So we got 100% hatch rate on this pairing so far for this year. Some of these guys you can see the Barbata influence on them a lot. They got like longer snouts like this one. As they get bigger, those spikes are going to be more pronounced than with the just Pagona Viticeps. These guys still less than a week old, so they're just now starting to pick up on food. And everything that's non-visual would be, let's see, 66% probable triple het for translucent, Wiblet, and zero. And then it'd be 50% possible het hypo. So these non-visuals are potentially very powerful for breeding. But I'm gonna get these guys in here, and the next group I'm gonna bring out will be Stitch and Shelby. Shelby is a hypo leatherback dunner, genetic stripe, het 0. I'm gonna show you their first clutch. Because their second clutch is due to hatch pretty soon. So I was gonna put this guy with them. Actually, he's a little bit too big. I'll put him over here by himself right now. And then put these guys in here. And I'm gonna give you guys an update on that the dragon that everyone thought was black. He did look black at the time, similar to these ones. These are from the same pairing, but it's just a translucent 0. And zeros, like I explained to everybody, can go from dark to light depending on their mood. Especially when it doesn't have a hypo gene in it. I'm gonna have to level this bin out so the water can be level. Cause it's deep over there and nothing over here. So I'm going this side and just move the rocks underneath it in this corner to raise this side up. You see that one taking its first drink ever. Sorry about that. I had to pause it real quick so I can use both hands to move these rocks underneath here to make this more level so it's not just a deep pool on one side. But now I gotta do the same thing for this one. Let's see. Look at these. Straight fire. Red. Oh yeah, I'm bringing out Shelby and Stitch's clutch next. They're gonna go in here. Actually, I'm putting them in with him. They're closer to his size. All right, this is the Shelby and Stitch clutch. This clutch has a lot more genetics inside of it. We have same possibilities as the other clutch. Just no chance of getting the visual whirl because Shelby didn't prove out to carry Wiblet. At least I don't think she did. That's a 0 for sure. You can see the black dots on his shoulder pads. This one as well. This is a dunner You can see the black shoulder pads on that one as well. This clutch is about 4 weeks now. They're going through their first shed. Got some good genetic stripes up in here. So I don't think Shelby proved out Whip Blit. Pretty sure she doesn't carry it now. So in addition to Zero, this clutch has genetic stripe, has leatherback, has dunner, and they're 100% head hypo versus 50% possible head hypo, and they're 50% possible head whiplet versus the other one was 66%. So this one has a potential. I think this one's a little bit more powerful. So say you get this one, or you have this one, it can possibly carry whiplet. It carries leatherback. It carries. This one's not a dunner, but this one is right here. Down right there is a whiplet. Zero. Sorry, a dunner, leatherback dunner, zero, 100% head hypo, 50% possible head whiplet. And it can possibly be a genetic stripe as well, but you can't see it because it's the zero on top of it. It's one of the bigger ones in the clutch. A nice genetic stripe. Translucent. Going through this first shed. And my whole back is, where is you? Right here. Translucent, leatherback dunner, genetic stripe. 66% probable head zero, 50% possible head whiplet, 100% head hypo. That's my whole back. I can see the color starting to come in on her. Or I think it's a boy. It's the only downfall on this one. Yeah, it's a boy. But I could take him to more females, so might be an upside. Perfect stripes. Go all the way through the tail. Again, he's a translucent leatherback dunner. 100% head hypo. 66% probable head zero. 50% possible head whiplet. So he'd be the perfect one to breed to some 100% head females. And if he proves out, he's going to be super powerful for breeding. Like I said, I think he's going to color up nice as well. He has orange stripes. He's going to have orange inside of those stripes. I'm not sure what color the blank part is going to be. Hopefully it'll be blue or something like that. That'll be so nice. Like I said, he's going through his first shed, so no telling how he's going to turn out. But I'll be purchasing some 100% heads, females. There's head for both. And this group is also 1/8 Barbata as well, because they had the same father. So that's a nice addition to both clutches, being that they're like he's thirsty, being that they're hybrids. Get some new genes in the gene pool. It's a nice little genetic stripe as well. It's a dunner. Going through his first shed. But yeah, I might keep a couple back from this group. Probably all non-visuals though. I know I want to keep this male for sure. I might keep a visual. Probably the leatherback dunner. I have 2 leatherback dunners in here. I'll probably keep a female. And take one of my red boys or something. Even though this one not translucent, it has the dark eyes. Some people don't know that dark eyes is also associated with zeros. Most of the first zeros had the dark eyes, like that. But let me get these guys into their water so they can get hydrated as well. They're gonna be going in with him, the red boy. So they're about the same size. He's a little bit bigger. This is nice too. I like this genetic stripe dunner. Watch it be a male. Oh, might be a female. That might be a keeper as well. Then we have this normal genetic stripe dunner without the trans. So 66% probable head trans, 100% had hypo, 66% probable head zero, and 50% possible head whiplet. Another little trans. I said I was gonna show you guys how that first group was coloring up the trans ones. They color up pretty nicely. That was standing out right there. But yeah, look at the train. Hold up, baby. It's a little dark right now because the sun hasn't reached over here yet. But the colors, they're coloring up nicely. You can see that orange on that body here. That's pretty much just the color that the whole body's gonna be. And just the one that was black. You guys can see it's not really black anymore. It's more of a purple color. Nice little trans. I'm thinking Wiro. Trans Wiro. But yeah, now I'm gonna bring out those whiplets. Those whiplets and the other group that I purchased. Alright, and this is the group that I purchased pretty much. Yeah, I purchased all these. Some of them are for sale. Some of them I will be keeping for future breeding. This one right here is actually sold already. Should be getting shipped out Monday. But I'm gonna go through these real fast. Like this one sold, like I said already. It's a male leatherback. He's 66% probable double head for whiplet and zero. 100% head hypo and trans. And he's a leatherback, so that's a good pickup. If he wouldn't have sold, I was gonna take him to some of the females that I produced. Some of the probable heads. This one is still available. Starting to color up nicely. Let's see, it's a female leatherback. This one's available. Pictures on there is old. On my website is old now, and they're a lot bigger now. If you guys see anything, any of these dragons that you're interested in that I don't say sold, that I'm keeping back, take a screenshot of it and email me, and we can discuss pricing and stuff like that. And then there's another one. This one's from the same clutch as the last one. You can see they're coloring up super nicely. He's going through a shed though, or she. Let me see. Yeah, that's looking female as well. I'm gonna pull that shed off after they're soaked. But that one's available as well. This is gonna be my holdback. This is a hypo trans, 66% probable het woodblit and 0. This is probably something that I will take to that leatherback genetic stripe. Oh no, I can't because it's trans as well. But this girl is beautiful. She's coloring up nicely. She's growing the fastest out of her clutch. And she's nice color. Very nice color. And then this one is a little hypo. This one I told you guys will be good for a white project. It's getting some nice size on it. Trying to get the camera to focus. All right, there it goes. Focusing a little bit. It's in a full body shed. There we go. I don't know why. There we go. So yeah. Now has some color on it, but it's from a white line, and it doesn't have the color on the ear, so that would be a nice one to throw into a white project. This is, I think, the only male in here. Actually, yeah, that's a male in a full body shed. That's gonna be a big dragon. This dragon gonna be super big. Then this is my holdback, translucent, female. And that's American leatherback. This dragon's gonna be big as well. It's a female. Then we have the Whiplet, 66% probable had 0, 100% had hypo and trans. This is available in the full body shed. Tail is out. These guys are growing fast. I don't know why the camera is not focusing. Alright guys, I'll try to wipe the lens to see if that'll help it focus. But this is that same dragon that I was Still not focusing. If we get closer, it kind of focuses. There we go. This is a female. Leatherback whiplet, 66% probable het 0, 100% het hypo and trans. Has a tail nip, but it's completely healed. And it's not like super horrible or anything like that. Female. Then we have this one that was originally a hypo, and it turned trans, and it looked like it's getting brighter and brighter. I had it posted on the website. I took it down to see how it's going to turn out first. I'll let you guys know after this shed if I'm going to keep it or not. But from the head right there, it looked like it's coloring up super nicely. So it's a hypo trans female. And then last but not least, we have the 2 hypo whiblets. They're both tail nipped as well. We have a male and a female. They're pretty much identical. I believe the female is on the left. The male is on the right. I believe. And these guys are 66% probable het 0, 100% het trans. That's the tail nip right there. Let's see which one. That's the male. So that first one was a male. This is the female here. She's shedding right now. Her tail nip, it looks a little bit more clean because it doesn't have like the kink on it. Whatever one sells first, I'm gonna keep the opposite one. That's the female. So now time to go clean these cages, so I can get these guys rinsed off, cleaned up, and back into their clean enclosures.